Hey guys, welcome back to my daily Genshin Impact. I have already done my commissions for today, but since I have not posted in a while, I thought I would show you guys just the general account overview. So, I do pull for every single Archon every time they come out. So, I was lucky enough to get Mavica, Raiden, Kokomi was an accident. I pulled on her banner one time and got her, which was really lucky. Same thing with Zhongli. My character's maxed out because he was the only free character that I thought was really good. So, his artifacts are just the Gladiator's finale. I mean, I didn't really see any specific one because I don't use a specific one in general because I switch between the Natlin Pyro and the Liyue Geo. Kaching, she is probably the most gotten character I have because she's C3. So every time I lose a 50-50, it's normally Kaching. Venti, I got on his rerun, not his first one, because oh gosh. My account, how old is my account? Character archive. Then Amber joined my team. Yeah, I've had this account for 5 years actually. I don't have a lot of characters that I want, but it's okay. My main goal is just to try and get more 4 stars. That way I can complete all the 4 stars. The 5 stars are very rare, so I would like to get more 4 stars actually, because I'm only missing like a handful of them. 5 stars, I'm missing quite a few. So, um, but yeah, I've had this account for 5 years. I played a lot in the beginning. Then I took a major break in 2023, and then finally came back to it a little earlier in 2024. So I've been playing daily for quite a long time now. Got quite a few characters. I did get Lauma. She's almost ready to level up, but these are the hardest things to get, to be honest with you. Don't know how to get more of those. It is very difficult to keep up on these as well because there's not a lot of Fatui on the island. It's a lot of the robots, which is not what you need. So that kind of sucks. Shangling, I love her outfit that I got for her from the event. Definitely better. What else can I show you guys? My free unit that I got with the recent free 5 star event is Dea. I actually don't know how she is, but I got her up to 60 because of the materials you get with her. So, then let's see. I know I haven't really touched, even though she's a free unit. I would like to though, because I hear she's pretty good. Don't know much about her. Let's see. Inventory. I have a lot of 4 star weapons that I have ascended to 5, or rank 5 at least. A lot of 4 star weapons that I did the same thing with too, because why would I, you know, damage against Hydro and Cryo on a Hydro unit themselves? It's not bad, you know. I don't believe I don't have any like 3 stars. I am kind of upset that I have that on Dea right now. Let's go fix that real quick. Okay, let's see. Switch that out. She's a pyro unit, so she could use this one. We'll just go with that. And again, I'm not like a expert at this game or anything, so if you guys have any suggestions or comments, leave them down below, and maybe my account will get better. I don't know. But I plan on definitely raising a lot of these weapons higher and trying to make my account as best as I can get it. I have a ton of 5 star artifacts and 4 star artifacts. I probably need to honestly clean all this out because some of these are not great. Like this 2 defense, not great. So, Lots of materials here. I spent like what 4 months grinding this amount of books. So, and then of course I didn't have very good characters in the beginning, so I basically farmed the first three world bosses: Child, the Wolf, Boreas, and Dvalin. So those are the only three that I have a lot for. I have started to learn how to beat the eroded primordial fire guy, so I'm starting to get more of these for my later characters. Uh, Again, I took out the beginning bosses really heavily, and then the later ones not so much. I did the Thunder Manifestation a lot just because I got Raiden and I wanted to grind for her. Uh, yeah, see, I don't get very many of these gemstones, unfortunately. Farmed a lot for their talents. I have 47 crowns because I haven't used a single one since beginning the game. So I'm pretty proud that I'm actually able to hold on to these. I just am taking my time with them, I guess. Food, not really anything important. I always grinded the matsusake meat rolls or the delicious sweet madams. Other than that, I didn't really mess around with food too much. Although I guess it is important because a lot of people say it's really good to have food whenever you enter Spiral Abyss or Imaginarium Theater. So, but I find it hard to farm those materials daily. Um, Saved up all my billets so far. Uh, Definitely farming for our crystal chunks. Some areas I neglect, of course. I buy from the stores all the time just to make sure I have, adequate amount of food at least. I don't fish very often either. I do not have the catch, which is unfortunate. But I could do that on stream at some point. Uh, for this, I have maxed out Mondstadt's reputation, Liyue's reputation, Inazuma's reputation, and then Sumeru's reputation. This is just what you get for normally if you unlock all of Nod Cry, so don't really take that. I am currently working on Fontaine's uh, reputation level currently, and I have a lot of different pets and stuff. So I also don't really know how to use this. If someone can like tell me how to use it, I hardly ever use it. The tutorial says stuff, but I don't I don't really get it. So if someone could help me out there, interesting. I'm not sure still. But yeah, there's that. I don't use my parametric transformer either. I probably should. I just don't, you know. Uh, Got a lot of quest items. Uh, I have all 5 cakes from all 5 years for all my birthdays. I've saved up all my fragile resin. I don't think I've used a single one. I keep my condensed resin just in case I don't have time to play. I don't know where to turn these in to get the skin for Aino's ability. So if someone could help me out there, that would be nice too. These I started collecting back whenever I was in Kanomiya, but I don't really know if I can get more anymore. So, I don't play the TCG that much because I find it difficult to play. If you guys have any like tips or tricks on how to get better at TCG, that would be nice. Or we could do it on stream too. I just do the normal like basic stuff. That's how I have this much. Um, I always use my net to catch the new animals because I think the animals are cute. So I always go ahead and farm for the nets and get animals. At least the rare ones and the special ones that you don't really see very often in teapots. I do fish for the, what are these? Ornamental fishes, that's what they're called. I do that because it's pretty amazing to see them in the aquarium that you get later on whenever you unlock more of the teapot. But yeah, quests. I have done all my story quests. I have only done Noel's hangout event. I plan on doing the other hangout events at some point, but it's not really a need for me right now. All the Natlan quests already done. I can ascend my world, but I feel like my characters right now don't do that much because my Malvika's only at 2,000 plus attack, you know? And then everybody else is way under. So, except my main traveler because he's got the Gladiators finale. So, but yeah, if you guys want to play, go ahead and just shoot me a message. I have my user ID right here. Let's see. Yeah, I only have 3 friends. So, if you guys want to add me and play together sometime, I don't mind helping out other people because I'm not the best at this game and I know nobody else is either. So, I would just like to collaborate and help people along. But that's all for this video. Thank you for watching, and like I said, leave comments if you have any suggestions on my account. But I will see you next time. Peace.